Hey everyone, I'm excited to be here today designing another card for the Not Too Shabby shop. I'm using this stamp set from Honeybee. It is called Safari Babies, and when I filmed my video it was available in the shop. You might think of this card to be used for a baby shower, but I'm going to use it for a completely different reason, and it turns out quite nice. So let's get started. I'm going to use my Misty tool to stamp this image on Nina Solar White Classic Crest 110-pound cardstock. I'm going to use Brutus Monroe Detail Ink Raven to stamp the image, and it turns out quite nice. Now I'm going to color in the image. I have this on fast forward. I'm using Ohuhu markers in a variety of colors, and I also grab a few style file markers so that I can get the look that I need. My first step is to color in these spots with number 94 from Ohuhu. Then I'm going to grab number 101 and basically do the ears and the horn. Next I have a style file alcohol marker, and the number is 112 and it's cream. And I'm just going to go ahead and color in around those spots. I switched to my chisel tip because my brush tip seems to be weakening and I'm not getting the kind of coverage that I need. I'm not doing any kind of ink blending or shading. Just simple coloring from start to finish. I mentioned Not Too Shabby. I'm on the Not Too Shabby design team. There will be a link below to the Not Too Shabby shop. You can get a discount when you shop there by using the code that's in my description box. I would encourage you to check out Not Too Shabby shop. They have a great variety of stamps from a lot of different wonderful companies, including this one from Honeybee. I'm coloring in the larger giraffe's mane with WG8. The same with their hooves. I use WG8. Now jumping over to the smaller giraffe, I'm coloring in the spots with my Ohuhu marker number 101. This is the same color that I used to color in the larger giraffe's fur. Now I'm going in with my Ohuhu marker WG1, which is sort of a grayish tan color. It's a warm gray, so it has about a little bit of a brownish undertone, but this reminds me of a giraffe when it's young. I'm going in with number 94 and coloring the mane and the tail of the smaller giraffe. Next I'm going to use my Brother Scan and Cut to fussy cut this out. The Brother Scan and Cut is a machine that you use and you scan the image and then the machine will cut the image out. I'm using some purple tape just to make sure that the mat and the image stick together. The Brother Scan and Cut mats are known for not sticking very well. So I have this Spellbinders die, which is multiple different size hearts, and I'm going to use the heart to create a window or an aperture in the front of my card panel. I'm just going to head over to my die cutting machine now and cut that out. You see, I've already made this card twice. I've had problems with my video equipment crashing and my video not uploading correctly to YouTube. So this is actually my third video making this card. So I'm pretty much an expert at it at this point. I could probably make it with my eyes closed. But I don't mind. It's a great card, I think, and it will be nice to send to my crafty friends. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my stencil. This is the Sunburst stencil from Miss Ink. And it's not available through Not Too Shabby, but I just wanted to let you know that it is a Miss Ink stencil. And oftentimes Not Too Shabby will stock products from Miss Ink. So you've probably heard of it before if you've ever shopped at Not Too Shabby. And I'm going to be using some pixie spray to make the back of my stencil sticky. And I need to get this card to lay down as flat as possible and the heart on the inside as well. So while I'm fiddling with that, let me tell you about Not Too Shabby. You'll find that there's a wide variety of stamps and accessories sold at Not Too Shabby. There's also a loyalty program. So if you are a regular customer, you accumulate points and then you can use those points toward future purchases. I just placed an order at Not Too Shabby and received a free paper pad as a result of some of my rewards points. There's free shipping right now for any order over $35. That's a limited time, so you'll want to make sure you check that. Not Too Shabby also has a Facebook group, which I'll link below. It's called Scrapping Stampers, where you can display your creations with the products that you make at Not Too Shabby. Here I'm using the Catherine Polar inks. This is the Party Collection and Carnival. These are available at the time of my recording. These were available at Not Too Shabby. There's actually another set and a smaller set that you could purchase at Not Too Shabby. These are very highly pigmented dye inks, and you are best to tap off onto a piece of paper first before you directly apply the ink to your paper. The first color that I used was Limoncello. The second color is called Coral Cabana. So I'm going for a bit of a sunny look because I'm obviously using a stencil that is a sunburst. You can do this many ways. You can go ahead and make it all yellow or orange. You could also do a rainbow. There would be a lot of great effects that you could do. These inks make it very nice to blend. They also are easy to apply and they're very juicy. So I'm in love with these inks and I can see myself using them more and more in the future. So I have a piece of scrap paper here. I want to cut out a die cut word hello. I'm just taking and I'm using this color. It's called Party Dress. And I'm just coloring in my strip of paper. This is one way to use your inks to color coordinate with the project that you're working on. So for the sake of time, I've already colored in a strip of paper and already did a die cut in advance of filming. And it's just a hello die cut from a die that I had in my stash. I don't think these dies are available anymore. They're from a company called Hot Off the Press. But I wanted to show you where the die cut sentiment came from. Next, I have a stamped sentiment that says lucky to have you. But I want to first adhere my sentiment hello to the front of this panel. I'm just going to use some glue. Here I was trying to dispense with a fine tip applicator some glue, but my applicator was clogged. So I just switched over to my regular art glitter glue with fine tip applicator to apply some glue to this hello. And I did also die cut this with my Nina Solar White 110-pound Classic Crest cardstock. It is nice to use a heavier cardstock, like if you have a scrap when you're doing a sentiment. It just is easier to hold and to adhere glue to. I find that anyways. And I'm just rubbing some of that glue from the back off onto a piece of paper towel because I just put a little too much glue, which I very frequently find myself doing. All right, so we've got our hello. I think that looks really nice on the front. I'm going to just take a block to hold it down. Here we go. I pulled over from my scan and cut the cutout giraffe image, the giraffe. And then I have this leaf medallion set from Altenew. It has some really great sentiments, and I just decided that I would pull a sentiment from that stamp set for this card. You could make any sentiment on the inside. You could say hello, happy birthday, hello, I miss you, hello, and on the inside you could say thank you. But mine says lucky to have you. And this card, and this stamp set was Safari Babies. And yes, you can use it for baby showers or to announce the birth of a child, but the image is so cute and sweet. You could use it for any kind of like a mentoring relationship, whether it be like a grandmother or grandchild or grandpa grandchild. It could be teacher student. There's just so many possibilities. Big sister, little sister, why not? It's a great image, and people love giraffes. I don't know anybody that doesn't love a giraffe. And this giraffe, these two are just adorable. So I grabbed my Catherine Pooler Party Collection Carnival inks. These are the minis, again, from Not Too Shabby. And I'm using Mardi Gras. This is a green color. It's a really nice color. And I'm using that just to make a little like grassy knoll for the giraffes to stand on. I just cut that from a scrap paper. Don't forget to check my description box below, where you'll find links to these Catherine Pooler inks, as well as the Safari Babies stamp set and your discount code for Not Too Shabby. I will also have my social media information in the description box below. Finally, we're going to glue down our giraffes. They just turned out so sweet. The elephants are also really cute that are part of the stamp set. Either one would look great. This technique of highlighting a image that is closed to your viewing on the outside, but when you open it, you see the whole image. I don't know what this technique's called, but I like to use it. I think it's sort of like a surprise when you open it up then. I'm going to grab the hearts that are in this set. There's 2 solid hearts, and I'm going to use the Party Dress ink from Catherine Pooler to put a heart in the corner, and then I'm going to use the smaller heart to add one more heart to this card. So that's pretty much the card, you guys. It was a lot of fun to create. It was great to hang out with you today. I think you'll find these cards, they turned out really cute, and I'll have some still photos at the end of this video so that you can get a closer look. Great cards for all occasions. I'm just trimming off the excess there. And there we have it. And I'm going to line all 3 cards up so you can see all 3 of them. That first one that I made was very light. It wasn't as intense of colors. And the more I created, the more deeper my colors were. But that's okay. It just goes to show you the different things that you can achieve with these Catherine Pooler inks. Here are some still shots of the cards that I made. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.